information for completing your PRAC portfolio for Certificate 4 and Diploma in TESOL. First, let's discuss the checklist and look at each item one by one to ensure that we get all the documents we need for completing our practical TESOL placement. Step 1, PRAC placement forms. The practical placement form looks like this and requires your details. The PRAC placement log. The practical observation placement log shows us the times that you observed a class. So please be sure to fill in the dates, the times, and where you're completing your observations. Remember, for Certificate 4, you need a minimum of 6 hours of observations, and for diploma students, please ensure that your total observation hours amount to 10. Please ensure you get all of the signatures from your supervising teacher, and please include your own initials in the form. Observations of an experienced teacher. The observations of an experienced teacher form looks like this and basically asks you to do a reflection on each of the sessions that you observe. So ensure that you complete all of the sections, and this particular task is very useful in helping you to reflect and to focus on particular aspects within a lesson. Please ensure that you have a form for each observation that you record within your observation log. So if you have recorded 4 observations, you should have 4 observation forms. Remember that in total, we need to have 6 hours from a Cert 4 and 10 hours in total of observation from a diploma student. Practice teaching hours log. In this form, we need to record the hours that we are teaching. So please ensure that every time you deliver a session, you record which date and the start and finish times. In total, your hours should equate to 6 hours for a Certificate 4 and 10 hours in total for a diploma student. Please ensure you give us information about how many students are in each class and about the type of learners. So where are they from? What are their learning levels? Just very briefly. We need to have and ensure that we have at least 3 learners in our session. So please, as a minimum, ensure that there are 3 learners and there is no maximum. We also want to include information about the macro skill that you are focusing on in the lesson. So for instance, writing, reading, speaking, listening, and so forth. Ensure that your supervising teacher signs and that you also include your own initials. So let's discuss what to include in the portfolio as part of your sessions. Every time you deliver a session, we need to include the lesson plan that you have designed, as well as the slides or lesson materials. So if you have used a presentation, please print or upload the presentation that you have used in your class. Please also include any other activities or documents that you may have given to students, any accompanying resources. We also need to ensure that each session includes a PTF form. This is a copy of a PTF form, and in the PTF form, which is a practice teaching form, we need to ensure that we make it very clear what we are teaching. And so please, at the top of the form, make it clear which macro skill you are focusing on in your lesson. You'll need to complete all the highlighted section, and there are some suggestions which might help you to complete the information. There is a diploma level sections that diploma students please note and complete. So this is giving the information of who attended in your class, what were their age, their levels. As you scroll down the PTF form or the practice teaching log, please do have a look at these checklists and have a look at what exactly it is that we are looking for while you are teaching. So if you are teaching pronunciation, then please ensure you have a look. What is your mentor or your supervisor looking for? Are you able to cover all of the things that we are looking for in your lesson? Continue scrolling down to the bottom of the PTF form, please, and you will notice that there is a reflection section. And this section asks you to reflect or think about how your lesson played out. What went well? What could be improved? And this reflection process is very valuable for you, as it gives you an opportunity to really consider how you can improve your practice. The best time to complete this reflection is as soon after your lesson as possible. The sooner you complete this reflection, the more value you will get out of it.